Hello, everybody. My name is Joanna. Welcome to the summer Vinyasa flow. And today we're working on our core. So we're going to work on the whole core. And also we're going to work towards our peak pose, the headstand. So join me in a comfortable cross-legged position. And we're going to begin with the breath of fire. We'll use that breath to start off our practice because it stimulates our nervous system and sends the blood flow to our hands and our knees, and it prepares us for exercise. So if you want to sit on something, I find it's very helpful to elevate the hips to really open up the breathing passage. So we're going to do 3 rounds of 20 of the breath of fire, and the breath focuses on sharp exhales using our abdominal muscles. It looks something like this. Very sharp exhale, and on each exhale, the belly comes in, and then very briefly, we inhale in between. So we focus on those sharp exhales. So if you want, you can place your left hand on your belly. And inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale halfway, and let's begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return back to your breath. Relax your shoulders, your neck. And let's go again. Inhale halfway. And exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to your breath. Relax your face. And one more time. Inhale halfway. And exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And place your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your abdomen, and you can repeat after me. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. Release your hands. And if you're sitting on something, put it aside. And find your way to all fours. So we want our hips on top of our knees and our shoulders on top of our wrists. And both knees and hands are about hip distance apart. And we're going to warm up our core and our spine using the cat-cow pose. So on inhale, drop the belly in, squeeze your shoulder blades, gently look up. Exhale, round your back, spread the shoulder blades, tuck your chin in. And inhale, belly down, look up. Exhale, round your back, look towards your belly. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, spread your shoulder blades. Inhale, belly down, gently look up. Exhale, round your back, look towards your belly. And one more time. Inhale, belly down, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, spread your shoulder blades, look towards your belly. And come back to the neutral position. Curl your toes and push yourself into downward dog. We're going to use this very first downward dog to establish our breath that's going to guide us through the practice today. In Vinyasa yoga, we tend to move with our breath, usually at the pace of one breath, one movement. And today, at some times, we're going to take it a little bit slower, and we're going to stay in some of the poses for just a couple of breaths. So the breath we're going to use is inhaling on the count of 4 through the nose and exhaling on the count of 4 through the nose. And on both inhale and exhale, we're going to try to construct the back of our throat to make that sound. And if that sound doesn't come out just yet today, don't worry. With some practice, it will come one day.
So let's do a couple of rounds together. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do one round quietly by yourself. And on the next inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees, and slowly step to the front of your mat. And once your feet meet your hands, slowly, one vertebra at a time, come up to the standing position. Fantastic job. Bring your feet together and bring your palms facing forward. Inhale your hands to the side and up over your head in a prayer position. Look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back. Lower down into half plank. Inhale, open up your chest into up dog, knees hovering. And exhale, hips up into downward dog. If you want, in this very first downward dog, bend your knees, come on your tippy toes, lower your hips down, down, down. And on the inhale, lift your hips as high as you can, staying on the tippy toes. Sending the hips up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, very slowly lower your heels down. And let's do it one more time. Exhale, lower your heels down, come on the tippy toes. Inhale, send your hips up, up, up. And exhale, heels down. And on the next inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees, and step into flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your hands to the side and up, gaze up. And exhale, release, mountain pose. Inhale your hands up, prayer position, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Remember to send your hips as high as you can. We're trying to create the tent or the triangle pose with our body. And on the inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees and step or hop into flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your hands to the side and up. Prayer position, gaze up. And exhale, release, mountain pose. Inhale your hands up, prayer position. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And remember to send the hips up, up, up towards the ceiling. You should feel your arms and knees getting warm. And next inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees and step or hop into flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your hands to the side and up. Prayer position, look up. And exhale, release, mountain pose. On the inhale, lower hips down as if you were sitting in a comfortable chair. Scoop your hands up to the side and up into a chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Turn your right foot out. Step your left foot between your hands, knee at 90 degrees. And bring your hands to the side and up into warrior one. Back leg is straight here. Breathe. And on the next exhale, hands down on the mat, step your left foot back, lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Turn your left foot out, step your right foot between your hands, knee at 90 degree.
Rise up to warrior one. And take a breath and exhale. Hands down on the mat. Step back, lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale,
Downward dog. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. And on the next inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees, and step or hop into flat back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lower your hips down, bring your hands up into a chair pose.
And exhale, rise up and release, mountain pose. We're going to build on that a little bit more. So lower hips down, your hands up in your chair pose. Exhale, fold forward.
Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower down to half plank.
Inhale, up dog.
Exhale, downward dog. Turn your right foot out. Step your left foot between your hands.
And rise up into warrior one. Back leg is straight. And breathe here. And on the inhale, lean forward. Take your right hand, right elbow, and place it on your left knee. And twist to the left. Bring your left hand over your head and put it in a prayer position on top of your hand. You can lift your chest here for a deeper twist. Fantastic job. And on the exhale, gaze at your big toe. Untwist, bring your hands in front of you. Come back to warrior one. Open up your hips to the long side of the mat. Bring your hands in the letter T into warrior two. Gaze is at the left hand. Breathe here. Straighten your front leg and lean forward. And then lower your hand down to your shin, your ankle, or maybe around your big toe. And your right hand is up over your head. And your gaze is towards your right hand. Or triangle pose. And on the exhale, gaze at your big toe and slowly come up. Bend your front leg, windmill your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back, lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog.
Exhale, downward dog. Turn your left foot out, step your right hand between your hands.
Come up to warrior one. Back leg is straight. And on the inhale, lean forward. This time take your left elbow, place it on your right thigh. And right hand is over your head and place it in a prayer position on top of your left hand. Gently lift your chest up. Gaze is at your right elbow. And breathe here. And on the exhale, gaze at your big toe. Slowly untwist. Come up to warrior one. Open up your hips to the long side of the mat. Bring your hands in the letter T. Gaze at your right hand into warrior two. Straighten your front leg and inhale, lean forward as far as you can. And if you cannot go any further, lower your hands down, your shin, ankle, your big toe. And your left hand is over your head and your gaze is towards your left hand. And just breathe here. And on the exhale, gaze at your big toe. Come up, back. Bend your front leg. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog.
Exhale, downward dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here.
And on the next inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees, and step or hop into flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lower your hips down, come into chair pose. Look towards your hands. And exhale, rise up and release, mountain pose. Fabulous job. Inhale, lower your hips down, scoop your hands aside into a chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back into half high plank, lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Turn your right foot out, step your left foot between your hands, knee at 90 degree, hands to side and up, warrior one. Fabulous job. Straighten your front leg and lean forward as far as you can. Take your right hand, place it on the mat, on the inside of the foot or on the block, and twist to the left. The left hand is right over your head. You can choose your clock at any variation of the height you want or your body needs today. And slowly rise back up. Bend your front leg to warrior one. Fabulous. Open up your hips to the long side of the mat, hands in the letter T, warrior two. Breathe. On the inhale, lean forward, front leg is 90 degree. And place your left hand on the mat and your right hand up over your head. And bring your hand over, creating a diagonal line with your back leg. Good. And breathe here. The gaze is around the crease of your elbow here. And on the exhale, gaze at your big toe. Come back up to warrior two. Windmill your hands to the mat. Step your left foot back. Lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Turn your left foot out. Step your right foot between your hands. Knee at 90 degree. Rise up to warrior one. Fabulous. Straighten your front leg. And inhale, lean forward. Forward, forward. Take your left hand, place it on the mat, and twist to the right side. Gaze is towards your right hand. That's right over your head. Very nice job. Exhale, look at your big toe and rise up, up. Bend your front leg. Open up your hips to the long side of the mat. Bring your hands in the letter T. Gaze is towards your right hand. And inhale, lean forward, forward, forward. Place your hand on the mat and bring your right hand up over your head. And then bring it over on the diagonal with your back leg, creating that straight line. And gaze is towards your crease of the elbow. And on the exhale, look at your big toes and come back to warrior two. Windmill your hands to the mat, step your foot back, lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe here. Remember to send your hips up. And maybe this time your heels are firmly planted on the mat. And on the next inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees and step or hop into flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, you lower your hips down, come into a chair pose. And exhale, rise up and release, mountain pose. Fabulous job, everybody. Step your legs about hip distance apart. Place your hands on your waist. And hinging at the hips, lower down, 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 until you can hook your fingers around your big toes. And if it's not happening, soften your knees more. And maybe for some of you, you're almost in a squat position. So whatever you need to do, that's what you need to do. So you can hook your fingers around your big toes. And once you have your toes, wing your elbows to the side and allow yourself to relax into the pose using that ocean breath that we practice. And on the inhale, come halfway. Take your hands and put them palms up and step your feet on your palms. So your big toes are in the crease of your wrist. And same thing, wing your elbows to the side to engage the lower back. And breathe, try to relax into the pose. And if you want to have some fun in this pose, you can gently lift your heels up, just really like a few millimeters, maybe up to a centimeter up. And on the next inhale, come halfway, release your hands, place your hands on the fingertips on the mat. Turn your feet so the toes are pointed out. So you're almost like on the edge of the mat. And on the exhale, lower your hips down, down, down into a squat position. Bring your hands in a prayer position. Push your elbows against your knees and breathe. Place your hands back on the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up, up, up. And exhale, lower your hips down. Bring them back in a prayer position. Push the knees out. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. And this time, lower your hips all the way down. Place your hands behind you on the fingers facing towards your feet and bring your shins up so they're parallel with the mat. Point your toes. And if you want here, you can extend the hands in front of you. Or if you want even more challenging pose, extend the legs up and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your feet back to the edges of the mat, toes pointed out, and shift yourself so you're back in the squat position. Bring your fingertips on the mat and inhale, lift your hips up, up, up. And exhale, lower your hips down. Come into a squat position. Bring your hands together into a prayer. Back is straight. Fabulous job. And slowly lower your hips down. Bring your hands behind you. Again, shin parallel to the mat. Point your toes. Hands up. And if you want, extend your legs up. And this time, let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release, hands behind you. Legs on the edges of the mat. And lift yourself back up into a squat position. Hands on the fingertips. Lift your hips up, up, up. And this time, bring your toes in so your feet are parallel to each other. Place your hands on your waist and slowly come up. Fabulous job. We're going to do the tree pose. So on the inhale, walk your left foot up wherever you find is comfortable for you today. Try to avoid the knee joint here. Fabulous. And once you have your balance, bring your hands in a prayer position. You can stay here if you want, or if you want that extra challenge today, take your left hand, push your left knee out, and take your right hand and bring it behind your back towards your left thigh. And if it's still not enough for you today, shift your gaze towards your right side. Just breathe here. Slowly shift your gaze back to the center. Bring your hands back in a prayer position and release your leg. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Pay attention that each side might be different and each day is different. So walk your right foot up. Try to aim for the same position as you did on the other side. And once you have your balance, bring your hands in a prayer position. And the same thing, you can stay here if you want. If you're looking to challenge yourself today, challenge your balance, take your right hand against your right knee, push it out, and your left hand is behind your back. And see how it feels. And if you want that extra challenge, shift your gaze to the left. Just breathe here. Return your gaze back to the center. Bring your hands in a prayer position. And slowly release your leg down. Fabulous job. And come back to the front of your mat. On the exhale, bring your right knee to your chest. And on the inhale, bring your hands down on the mat. Step your right foot back. And exhale, extend your left leg back into one leg plank. Keep your core straight, engaged. Your glutes are squeezed. Awesome. Inhale, step your left foot between your hands. And exhale, knee to your chest. And let's go with our breath. Inhale, step back. Exhale, one leg plank. Inhale, step between your hands. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, step back. Exhale, one leg plank. Inhale, step between your hands. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, step back. Exhale, one leg plank. One more. Inhale, between your legs. Exhale, knee to the chest. And release. We're going to do the same on the other side. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, step back. Exhale, one leg plank. Inhale, step between your hands. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, step back. Exhale, one leg plank. Inhale, between your legs. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, step back. One leg plank. Inhale, between your hands. Exhale, knee to the chest. And release. Fabulous, fabulous job. We're going to take one more vinyasa here. Inhale, your hands to the side and up. Prayer position, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Exhale, step back, lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And slowly lower your knees down into all four position. So your hips are on top of your knees and your shoulders are on top of your wrists. And this time we're going to lift our knees just a little bit so they're hovering over the mat. We don't want them too high, just slightly over the mat. And we're on the inhale, we're going to bring the right hand to our ear and extend the left leg in front to the side. And exhale back. And the same on the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to the right. And exhale. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Inhale to the left. Exhale. One more on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, inhale to the left, and exhale, and lower yourself down. If you want, you can come to a quick child pose and take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, lift yourself up, and this time come to the plank pose. So you still want your shoulders on top of your wrists, and your legs and are straight here. Your glutes are engaged, your core is engaged. On the inhale, extend your left leg, hand up, and exhale, tap your shoulder. Inhale, extend the arm, and exhale, bring it under your armpit. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it down. So we're going to do the same on the other one. Extend your right arm, and exhale, tap your shoulder. Inhale, extend. Exhale, under your armpit. Inhale, extend, and back down. Let's do the left one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, under the armpit. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm extended. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, under the armpit. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. One more on each side. Inhale, left, right. Left arm up. Tap the shoulder. Inhale, extend. Under the armpit. Inhale, and exhale, down. Inhale, extend. Tap the shoulder. Inhale, extend. Under the armpit. Extend, and down. And again, come to the child pose. And breathe. And again, come to the plank pose. On the inhale, step your left foot between your hands. And exhale, step back, walk your feet towards a short dog, lifting your hips up, gazing between your hands. Walk your feet back into a plank. Inhale, step your left foot between your hands into a plaster. Exhale, step your foot back. Walk your feet towards the front. Into a short dog, staying on the tippy toes. Gaze is between your hands. And step back. Inhale, step your left foot between your hands into a blaster. Exhale, back. Inhale, walk your feet forward. Gaze at your hands. Hips up. You're staying on the tippy toes. And exhale, back. Inhale, right foot between your hands into a blaster. Exhale, foot back. Inhale, walk your feet forward. Exhale, walk them back. One more on each side. Inhale, left foot between your hands. Exhale, foot back. Walk your feet. Exhale, back. Inhale, right foot between your hands into a plaster pose. Exhale, foot back. Inhale, walk your feet. Exhale, walk them back. Stay in the plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come all the way down to the mat. Bring your feet to the edges of the mat and walk your hands on the fingertips in front of you. And on the inhale, we're going to lift our legs and our hands at the same time. Inhale, lift up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring your hands in the letter T. Again, keep them on the fingertips. Again, on the inhale, lift your legs up, lift your hands up, and breathe. This time on the inhale, lift your hands up a little bit higher, lift your legs a little bit higher, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Interlace your hands between your back. And if you can, like push the palms of your hands together. And on the inhale, lift your torso, lift your legs. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Make a little pillow with your hands and rest your head for a moment. And when you're ready, push yourself up into high plank. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your hips up into downward dog. And walk your feet forward into half plank. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, your hands to the side and up. Prayer position, gaze up. You can take a gentle back bend here. And exhale, fall. Release, mountain pose. Inhale, your hands to the side and up. Prayer position, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower down into half plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. This time, walk your feet forward and come to a seated position. Extend the legs in front of you. Flex your toes. And on the inhale, bring your hands up. And exhale, fold forward. Trying to bring your belly towards your thighs and your head as close to your big toes as you can. And here you can grab your shins, your ankles, or if you can hook your fingers around your big toes, wing the elbows to the side to engage the lower back. Just breathe here. Try to relax. If you feel any pressure in your lower back, bend your knees. And slowly release the pose, come to the seated position. Bend your right leg and bring it close to your bum. Take your right hand, place it behind you. And with your left hand, you can hug your right knee. If you want, you can press the elbow against the knee for a deeper twist towards the back of the mat. And slowly return back to the center, and we're going to switch sides. So extend your right leg, bend your left leg, bring it close to your bum. Left hand is behind you, fingertips facing back, and hug your knee. And gently look towards the back, or press your elbow against your knee. And slowly release, return back to the center. Lower yourself all the way down. And on the inhale, lift your legs up towards the ceiling. You can keep your toes pointed here. Your hands are firmly planted on the mat. And on the inhale, lift your hips up and try to hold it for a moment and lower down. Inhale, lift your hips up, and lower down. And inhale, lift your hips up, and exhale down. Inhale, hips up, and down. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And release, hug your knees to your chest. And you can roll gently back and forth until you come to a seated position. Cross your legs here and bring your hands in front so you're in the kneeling position. You can sit on your heels here. We're going to work on the headstand, so don't worry, I'm going to give you some steps. It doesn't mean it has to happen today. So grab your opposite elbows and plant them in front of your knees. That's your distance for your elbows. Interlace your fingers and put them on the mat. You want to make sure that your elbows are kind of like rolled out, so they are not going to move. And place your head inside of your hands and lift your hips up. So that's your position number one. And you can stay here. It's a fabulous pose, very beneficial for anybody. However, if you want more, walk your feet up, 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 trying to stack your hips on top of your shoulders and walk them back. Walk them forward, walk them back. Again, very fabulous pose. So there's definitely nothing to be ashamed of if that's how you feel your body needs today. Always, always listen to your body. And each day is a little bit different. Some days we can push more, other days we have to take a step back. So fabulous job. Keep walking. If at any point you need to take a break, just come to a quick child pose. If you feel like this is still easy peasy and want to take it more, lift one leg at a time, and maybe your other leg will be hovering. You can switch back and forth, back and forth. If you want, you can stay here. Again, if you had enough, come to the child pose. Like my hands are a little sweaty today. It's pretty warm. And the next variation, if it's still not enough and you feel like you can take it up a notch, lift both legs up and just stay with your legs tucked in and feel like if you have control here. And then next step is you can extend one leg up and see how it feels. You can extend both legs up if that feels right for you today. And if you're comfortable with headstands, you can do any variation, play with your legs as you wish. I'm going to give you a couple of moments here. Play with any variation that's good for you today. And when you're done with control, lower down, come to the child pose. And we're going to meet here. Everybody in a moment. Just breathe and relax. And gently lift yourself up and extend your legs in front of you. Lying all the way down. Bend your knees and bring them close to your bum. So we're going to start with we're going to do the wheel pose. Again, we're going to have a few options here. So if you want, you can stay in a bridge pose. So you can bring your hands around your ankles, and on the inhale, push your hips up, up, up. You can stay here behind your bum. It's fabulous pose here. So the very first one, that's what we're going to do. And if you want an extra challenge in the bridge pose, you can extend the leg in front, or you can even lift it up. Just find any variation that works for you today. And slowly lower down. So this is one option for everybody. If you want to go into a wheel pose, again, grab your ankles, lift your hips up. For variation number one, bring your shoulders underneath bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And you can stay here if you want. For variation number two, lift up on your head. And for variation number three, lift all the way up into wheel pose and breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly take your chin, lower all the way down. And relax. We're going to do it one more time. So whatever option you want to do, if you want to stay with the bridge or any variation leading towards the wheel pose, choose whatever your body feels like today. I'm going to do the bridge pose today. So let's begin. Inhale, lift your hips up to a bridge pose. You're going to the wheel, hands underneath your shoulders. Next, roll on your head. Next variation, lift all the way up, up, up. Squeeze the glutes and breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin and lower all the way down. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug, and you can roll from one side to another, giving your back a gentle massage. Bring your hands into the letter T and bring your legs so the shins are parallel to the mat, and slowly allow your legs drop to the right side. And when they're down, shift your gaze towards your left hand and try to keep both shoulders on the mat. And slowly come back to the center. Allow your legs drop to the left side and shift your gaze towards your right hand. And slowly return back to the center. Allow your legs to drop. And check that you have enough space behind your back. We're going to do the shoulder stand. So again, I'm going to give you a few variations. And if you feel like it, you can go all the way to the plow pose. I'm going to give you the instructions. When you're lying down in a plow pose, I would encourage you not to look sideways. Just focus on your legs and your belly. So on the inhale, lift your legs towards your ceiling, almost as if you were walking on your ceiling. Toes are flexed. And if you want, go into the shoulder stand, lift your hips up and support your bum with your hands. And your elbows as close as you can. Squeeze your glutes. This will allow you to stay more towards the ceiling in a straight line. And look at your toes. Don't look sideways. And if you want, you can go into the plow pose by allowing your legs to drop behind your head. And again, breathe here. And if your legs are touching the mat, you can interlace your hands and place them on the mat. And try to relax to this pose as much as you can. Focus on your breath.
And slowly place your hands, palms facing down. They're going to be your brakes. And with control, lower your body down, down, down. And allow your legs to drop in the opposite edges of the mat. Bring your hands, palms up, and gently close your eyes. This is our final relaxation for today. No more controlling your breath. And very slowly, you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes. If you want, you can stretch your arms over your head, imagining that someone is pulling you by your toes and the other person is pulling you by your hands. You can gently lean to your right side, giving your left side a stretch. And gently lean towards your left, giving your right side a stretch. And with control, bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. And you can start rolling from one side to another until you come to one side. And then gently push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And keep your eyes closed. If you want to, you can sit on something. We're going to finish our practice with a balanced breath. It's a 4-4 breath through our nose. So let's begin. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Return back to your breath. And place your right hand on your chest, your left hand on your abdomen, and you can repeat after me. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. And you can open your eyes and
bring your hands in the letter T. Open up your chest and exhale, give yourself a hug one way. Lower your chin down and thank yourself for showing up on the mat today and working hard. And inhale, open up your chest, lift up your chin up. Exhale, give yourself a hug the other way. Tuck your chin and thank your body for supporting you today in all of the asanas, all of the poses that we did today. Your body is your temple that allows you to move every single day. And inhale, bring your hands to the side and very slowly bring them up over your head into a prayer position. And exhale, lower them down towards your chest. Thank you everybody for showing up today. It was a great pleasure. And I hope you will come back to this practice. Thank you.